Good morning. Just a quick update on the homestead, Kenstead. So I've been putting wood shavings in the nest instead of hay. It seems to work better. Give them a nice cushy little nest in there. There. So they've been doing well. They're excited about spring. It's here. It's 50 degrees. It's pretty warm out. Have a few things coming up today. I want to go in and show you two things. The chicks, I had to do one little adjustment to them. So let's go in and just take a peek. Excuse me. Hi, Kaya. All right, let me shut this off. These cute little chicks. Hey dear. I had to, let's see, can you see the grain dish down there? I screwed that down to a piece of wood because they were constantly flipping it over. What are you doing here, huh? Look at you. Aren't you friendly? They would jump right out here if I let them. She looks like an eagle. Are you an eagle? Okay, a couple things here besides this. Okay, I've shown you that. Ouch, super big day. Look at this. Ouch. Lettuce. I actually picked all of this around here. I believe it's the type that will just grow back. I'm going to cut that. It's really good lettuce. And I am curious. That's all radish. That looks like a huge radish tops. Does that seem normal? I don't know. The other thing is I'm cutting lettuce with scissors. I don't know. I've heard something about that's not good. I don't know. So I'm doing it. Let's try it there. That looks really good. Come on in close for a look at this. It's not, I was hoping it would be crispy, more stiff, but it's a little loose. Not too bad. I'm going to eat it. No fresher than that. Excuse me. So we have the lettuce. And then we have the radish. So I hate to pick them in case they're not done, not fully grown. Let's try one. Let's see what we got. So that is just a tiny radish. I assume I can't put that back in. I'm just going to pick two because they look really small. The chickens are going to love this. All right, so I'm picking three. Sorry. That one's a little bigger. Is there a gauge on how to tell when, short of pulling it up, when they're ready? Maybe just taking one at a time. I'm learning. I've gotten a lot farther this year than I did last year, so I'm already improved. I'll put these back, let them grow some more. We're going out and feed the chickens some radish tops and everything. And you know what? This is about a bite full of lettuce for me. Mouthful. So I'll take it all out and give it to the chickens so they can make me more eggs. Okay, chicks, here you go. Check that out. What do you think of that? Radishes and lettuce. They don't seem super excited about it. Why not? Well, it seems they had mixed emotions about lettuce and radishes, but they were nibbling at it. I think with me gone, it'll be gone shortly, I think. I did just want to show the the cucumbers. And look at the peas. Wow, they're coming way up. They're the tallest one's maybe 30 inches tall. Get the beans. I think that's cilantro. Yep. Everything's growing. I'm so excited about that. Well, time to knock off another item on the list. I'm going to trim this side. In preparation, I'm going to have a kind of a party at the house using the Vardo. It's one of my granddaughter's birthday that we're celebrating. It'll be Lauren's birthday near this time, but I want to get it prettied up a little bit, take it up. Unfortunately, because they're just little kids, I won't be putting them in the video, but they're cute and adorable, so it's going to be kid tested. Don't even have to nail this one. But I think I will. Okay, check that off. All done. Trim is done on this side. So we've got to do the other side. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough trim stained or painted. So that's got to be done. Look around and see something else that's easy to do, okay? Well, here's a fun part of it. Knocking off another item on the list. I'm going to paint the entire window. Another item to check off. Let's go around on the back side. I'm going to paint the porch ceiling. One thing I wanted to take care of was all of these. These were 1.5-inch finish nails that I shot through. So I want to snip them off so that people don't get cut on them. So I'll snip all these off, and that was actually not on my checklist. Bummer. All right, I just wanted to revisit this. Oh, hi, puppy. I finished all the bracing underneath the seats, so all of these are secure all the way around. Should be good. I needed to finish it so I can get it out of here so I can have more room to do other projects. And I'll go work on the Vardo some a little later. Probably not today. It's been rainy, drizzly. So, yeah, that's where it's at. Hey, so to finish out this video, I'm going to go over to my other channel just for a quick run around so you can see that a lot of you folks subscribe to my other channel, and I really appreciate that, but some of you don't even know that I have another channel, Ken's Model Railroading Adventures, HO. Ken's HO Model Railroading Adventures. I've been doing it. I just got a notification from YouTube that it's been 2 years ago that I started the train channel, 2 years ago yesterday. So that's pretty cool. Let me just show you what I've been doing, and I love to run the trains around, and I'll explain what I've done with that. It's really fun. So that means changing hats. Hoo-hoo. Let's go take a look. And this 3D printer, it goes almost all day long sometimes. I've been printing a lot of buildings and other ornamental things to go on the layout. It's been really helpful. I've run almost 3 spools, they're big spools of filament. I'm on the 3rd one right now. It's been very helpful. It starts with the newest creation is the greenhouse. It's Sandy's greenhouse, named after my wife. And one of my granddaughters is going to be making the sign. I made a 3D printed an arch here, and she's going to paint Sandy's greenhouse on there. And then going around the rest, there's 2 tracks that go all the way around. This is the first village. It's Laurenvale is the official name of this town. Pretty cool. So we have, right now, currently, this is just a park. Future use may put in a diner, some other things. People have suggested a ball field, a lot of things, a lot of options. And then there's a tunnel that goes to nowhere that may someday go still to nowhere because that's outside over there. Another house, and you can see some rolling stock cars back there, a little church chapel. And then as we go around, this is the place where they work on the locomotives. They would go in there and work on that. We have an industrial building here. We have a new project going in over there that I can't show you yet because I'm still building all the buildings. It's going to be pretty cool. But that's the newest. It's going to employ 20 employees, 20 people, something like that. So that's underway. And then, so this was the second layout that I made. Actually, it's 8 feet from the back to the front, and then 12 feet across the back, and then another 8 feet this way. And then I had another HO layout that I had made first. This was my first project. I used actual ledge. I went to roadside and I picked up like 5 or 6 buckets of ledge. And it's real. This end of the table is really heavy. It's on wheels, but I've connected them together so they don't move. I'm in the process of building a mountain to separate Laurenvale from, I think it's going to be called Ledgeville. Still building it, so it's got a long ways to go. There's a train station over in Ledgeville, way over at the end. Then there's also a train station right here. This little cutie, $89 for that. It's got lights underneath that I haven't hooked up yet. Most of the buildings have lights, and once I need to get everything laid out so I know where it's going to go before I go doing electrical. There's a lot of turnouts, switches, a lot of things that I have to do for the electrical aspect. One of my favorite things to do is to run the trains around. And what I did, I went down to town, where I live, and recorded actual trains stopping, starting at railroad crossings. So I get all the bells and whistles, so to speak, and the thumpity-thump of cars running around. So I like to add it to the sound of the train as they're going around. So it adds a touch of realism. This is just, my blood pressure just drops like so much when I get to work on this because it's so relaxing. It's just fun. And the grandkids get to come down and they'll play with it somewhat. Usually by the time they've finished playing with it, all the cars are off the tracks. And that's fine. I just put them back on after they're gone. That's no problem. So let's start up a train and see how it goes. We'll start with this one, the BNSF locomotive, and we'll just start running it around, and then we have another train. I'll start that one up. So here we go. Part of the realism is supposed to be in starting. And look at it. Real fine. It's starting. You don't just take off, and you don't go 100 miles an hour if it's realistic, is what they say. And then over there is another one. This one actually has 2 locomotives in it, on it. One halfway back as a pusher kind of thing, because that hill that's going up right now is about a 4% grade, which is kind of unrealistic, unfortunately. They don't usually run trains up a hill, real trains, that steep. But I needed it to get some elevation, so that's what I did. So we'll just run these around a little bit. I do want to mention this new business is a lumberyard sawmill that's going to be there. I'm putting all the buildings together. I'm not sure how many, 6 or 8 buildings that will be in a complex for lumberyards. I'll have to buy a log truck to move my logs on roads. We can also move them by rail, so that's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day. Hey, leave a comment. Hit the like button if you don't mind, and if you're not a subscriber, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. The railroad channel is Ken's HO Model Railroading. If I can remember it, I'll put a link in the description box. See you later. Thanks again. Have a great day.